High school football playoffs getting underway this Friday.
The pairings were announced just yesterday. Our Zach Herrig, Brett Bakita, and Jason Hutton are talking about some of the games and the teams to watch this weekend.
Well, times have changed, and we have adjusted here on the Fox 17 Blitz, breaking down the playoff pairings and the playoff matchups for this upcoming week. We have Jason Hutton, apparently in his grandparents' attic, and Brett Bakita, of course, with the basketball hoop as usual behind him. Guys, let's jump right into it. Let's start with Division 5. Going to be very interesting. Grand Rapids Catholic Central gets the opening round bye. Hopkins gets to host Belding, a team that obviously they beat by 6 earlier in the season. Going to be a lot of fun. Portland as well in there. West Catholic playing really well. What are you guys' thoughts?
5 of the top 12 teams in the state in Division 5 in terms of playoff points all rest in this division. And Hopkins is a team that hasn't lost a football game on the field this year. Belding is a team that only lost to Hopkins at the very end, and we're going to get a rematch on Saturday in the first round of the playoffs. And of course, then you throw in the wrinkle of Hopkins having not practiced. What will that do to that game?
I love rematches. I do. I know some people don't, but if it falls that way because of the size school you are, which it does happen a lot, that's how they set up the OK Conference. You guys were there. I mean, it was the Herrig versus Hutton Bowl. I mean, it was a fantastic football game, and why not play that again and see? I think it's an advantage team that loses because you really can go to tape and see what did they do to us, and then what can we do differently.
You really would think you have to lean on your best players if you're Hopkins not having that practice. A lot of Colin Weber, we saw him have a big game against Belding earlier in the season. Let's turn to Division 6 now. A loaded district with 3 unbeaten teams, Montague, Muskegon Catholic Central, and Clare as well.
We're all excited for a potential Muskegon Catholic Central Montague district final because we think it'd be great. It's not that easy, though. I mean, Clare is always really good. They're 6-0. Quarterbacks, we always emphasize quarterbacks, but this time of year especially, right? Both of those teams have 3-year varsity starters. Max Price for Muskegon Catholic Central, Drew Collins for Montague. Huge advantage to have those guys this time of year, in my opinion.
Clare has been a phenomenal program for years, one to watch. And so this is going to be intriguing, just like Sanford Meridian coming from that same area too. You can't help what region or district you're in. You just got to go win ball games. And so we'll see. But Montague and Muskegon Catholic Central, that happens. Boy, Muskegon's going to be on its ear. The crowds will try to get into that one as much as they can.
Divisions 5 and 6 will be a lot of fun, but also coming up during Fox 17 News at 10 and 11, we will preview the districts in Division 1 and Division 2. A bunch of great teams, of course, fighting for a state championship there as well.